Good evening, and welcome back to Streams. Hello. Welcome Sneak Cat, welcome anyone viewing anonymously. Yeah, Pokemon go to bed. So that's the news for today, was that fucking Pokemon conference. Hello Odd, welcome. Oh, okay, so there was one today, and there's going to be another one next week. So you did not entirely miss all of the Pokemon. There are two. Yes, also E3 is close. Y'all, I don't know if I can stand the fucking tension waiting for fucking Animal Crossing news, please. But anyway. Yeah, so E3 is closing in on us. The Pokemon company just announced, a number of things, really. Pokemon Go to Sleep, was the one that took up the most time, even though it was just like 3 different buzz phrases repeated over and over and over. Just going on and on about how, they're gonna like bringing a healthy lifestyle to Pokemon, and we're going to make sleep part of your entertainment. And then they didn't say how the fuck any of it was going to work. Yes, Odd, please look it up. You're not gonna find much because they explained like jack all. They truly explained jack all during the stream. Then there was also, they opened a Pokemon Center in China. They're opening another Pokemon Center in Japan near Shibuya, or in Shibuya. Pokemon Home, which is essentially just them remarketing the Pokemon Bank. Like, that's literally all it is. It's the Pokemon Bank, except for the more recent releases, like the Switch titles and the mobile games. That's literally all it is. And then they added like one new thing with like the trading, right? I really hope that's not going to be behind a paywall either, because that's a pretty basic, like, I don't think that the Pokemon Bank for the 3DS was behind a paywall, so hopefully this won't be behind a paywall either, because it's basically the same thing. What else? Oh yeah, the Detective Pikachu for Switch. Yeah. So that's neat. What else was there today? Oh yeah, that mobile game with like the different trainers. Yeah. So a lot of stuff to cram into a half-hour conference, except then they spent 15 minutes talking about the sleep thing, whatever the fuck that's going to be. Gun for it for your birthday. Yeah. No, the Switch is a good system. It's definitely worth it. Yes, I'm wishing you luck with your endeavors. While, yeah. There's specifically a stream about Pokemon Sword and Shield next week on the 5th, I believe. And then I'm excited about the 8th, because June 8th is going to be the Splatoon 2 World Championships. So I'm definitely going to be tuning in for that, and I'm very excited to see that. I watched the qualifiers for North America a few months ago. And it was fucking good. Like, the North America team is really good. And there's a Canadian. What? There's actually a Canadian on the North American team. And yes, the Nintendo E3 conference is on June 11th. Animal Crossing, please, for the love of fuck. And yes, it is birthday month for Odd. Ooh, you're getting a new season. Very nice. Oh, I'm seeing Detective Pikachu on Friday. So that's neat. I'm finally going to see Detective Pikachu. And oh yeah, which show is that? Anyway, oh, thank you. Yeah, finally got to actually planning something with my friends, which always takes ages. I almost saw the My Hero movie today, but my parents were like, "We are visiting your grandmother because it is her birthday," and I was like, "That's fair." So we're gonna try and arrange that for sometime next week, I think. So that's what's up with all of that. There's so much happening in June. And of course, camp is upon us. I will be working at camp in July. I will be leaving for that in like late June and coming back early August. So there will be that kind of month of like 0 streams. So I'm getting having to take 2 weekends off. I'm getting a little worried about whether or not we're going to finish the Homestuck epilogues in time. I'm going to try. I will try my darndest. Oh, to go visit cousins. Cool. Cool. Yeah, visiting family is a fun time. Yeah, I was gonna say something. I don't remember what it was. Right, Homestuck Epilogue. So those Homestuck Epilogue streams will be returning this weekend. We're actually getting pretty close to the end of Meet. But the thing is, I think that Candy has a longer word count. So... We'll have to see how that goes. Because, yeah, Candy technically has less chapters, but all of the chapters in Candy are, like, fucking long. Like, Candy has many more, like, super long chapters than Meat does, and very few of the super short chapters. Yeah, Candy's really long, but also very, very wild. Yeah, I was kind of hoping to finish Homestuck Epilogues before I have to go to camp, so we'll have to see how that goes. Because we probably have less time than I think we do. May or may not switch bonus streams to epilogue streams for the sake of keeping everything together. Yeah, or I could do Meat, and then after finishing Meat, go back to Problem Sleuth for a bit before camp, and then do all of Candy after, so that there's like, we're not breaking in the middle of the story, we're just taking a brief break from reading the epilogues. Yeah. Okay, I think that'll be the plan then. I think that will be the plan. I think that'll work. Yeah, because, like, I could try and rush Candy in, but then what if I'm, like, you know, have to cut it off early anyway, and then we'd have to be putting Dream Daddy on hold, and this game's been fun. Speaking of which, I should probably actually start it. Okay, that is the plan then. We'll finish Meat, and then we will take a little break and go back to where we were in Problem Sleuth, which is written down somewhere. I wrote it. I have a notebook that I keep by my computer to just like jot things down if I need to jot things down. It's in there somewhere. And that's all I can really say about that. It's fucking in there somewhere. I'm sure I'll find what page number we were on. So, Ooh, no, Dream Daddy. So in terms of the volume, I noticed while I was editing the last video that the background music was kind of like really hard to hear. So I actually turned the desktop volume up a little bit because I think it's just that the main menu music is kind of louder. This is an autosave from, I had to like go into, to get the Jake sprite to put into the, thumbnail, the thumbnail for the first YouTube video. I went into the character creator and remade Jake and put and like took like a screen cap of it so that I could cut the figure out. So I guess it just kind of nicknamed it Homer. Anyway, that's long story short. We're gonna delete that one. And then here. This is the one from 1:04 a.m. That looks about right. 1:04 a.m. on the 22nd. This is where we resumed. Right, so this is called Amanda Rejection. That might be a hint at a part that we haven't actually read yet. Okay, so let's load into our file. Okay. I'm gonna have a sip of water and more lag. That is frustrating. Yeah, I'm not 100% certain, but I think we might officially be trying to get a wired connection up to my bedroom. I think. The reason we hadn't for such a long time was because it's just the process of it is gonna be such a bugger. But I think we're moving towards that. Yeah, because everything in my room has really wonky connection. Okay, from how much you like the music in this game, it is really good. Yeah, like the music in this game is really great. I've really enjoyed it so far. Amanda is wonderful. And I'm really excited to get further into the game because I've kind of read that she's like a driving force for the kind of background plot outside of just your dating life, so to speak. So I'm really excited to see where her character goes. Okay. Amanda and I flopped down onto the couch. Amanda has to shove some empty boxes out of the way before she can sit. Too bad we're gonna be putting my stuff right back into these boxes in a few months. No, don't say that. Aw, Dad, it's gonna be okay. I'll be fine. I know. It's just, you're my little girl. It's gonna be weird not having you around. I'll come visit, and I'll text you every day, and I'll take lots of pictures. I mean, obviously, I'm a photography major. Right, she's getting ready to graduate and go off to university. You promise? Of course. Are you gonna be okay by your lonesome? Oh, come on, I'll be fine. I'll get a dog or something. A dog? Yeah. Forget art school, I'll stay for the dog. Haha, that's same. Is that what it's gonna take? Medium-sized dog, handkerchief around the neck. I get to name it. That's what it'll cost for me to give up on my dreams. I'm a woman of simple wants and needs. Well, a dog is a lot cheaper than college. Amanda laughs. Suddenly, a pile of envelopes slides through the mail slot. Speaking of college... Amanda darts over to the envelopes and shuffles through them. She pulls out one and throws the rest back on the floor. This is from McGowan College of Art and Design! Open it! But I'm scared. It's just an envelope. Yeah, it's just like my entire future. Not a big deal. She takes a deep breath and rips the letter open with her teeth. Oh, that's a creative way. We have a letter opener, but okay. I hold my breath while Amanda's eyes dart back and forth, scanning the letter. What does it say? The admission committee has reviewed your application. Blah, blah, blah. Her face drops. Regret to inform you that we are unable to offer you admission to McGowan College of Art and Design. Oh. Amanda throws the letter on the coffee table. Oh, sweetie. It's okay. I kinda saw it coming. I knew I shouldn't have put that experimental stuff in my portfolio. Their admissions officer told me they just want to see portraits or whatever. I pull Amanda in for a big hug. You're an amazing photographer. I know how much work you put into your portfolio. Some other school is going to want to snatch you up for sure. Yeah, I know. It's fine. Are you actually fine, or are you just saying that? I'm fine, really. Her face says the opposite, but I probably shouldn't push her on this. Oh, and before I forget, Emma R and Emma P are sleeping over tonight. Oh my god, you can't just, like, pop that out there casually. My parents would blow a fucking gasket if I did that. Like, by the way, we're having house guests and they're staying overnight. Oh my god, I would not live to see the next day. So... You need me out of the way because I'm painfully uncool? I would choose more delicate phrasing, but yes. God, the expressions of these sprites are really great. Well, I'll have you know that I conveniently already have plans for tonight, so you'll have the new place to yourself. Yeah? What are your plans? Quick, think of plans! I thought, first thing that came to mind for me was Joseph's party, but that's not until Saturday. Did they ever say what day of the week this is? Is there a place to check that? I don't know what day of the week this is. Yeah. Mayor of the town, let's go. Yeah. What are the other options? Oh yeah. Secretly the mayor of this town. Gotta attend the union meeting or I'm going clubbing. God. Okay. I am secretly the mayor of this town. Amanda, the town needs me. I need to perform my mayoral duties. I must don my top hat and monocle and... I must don my top hat and wear my monocle so that I may preside over my mayor stuff. I think you're thinking of the guy from Monopoly. He was a mayor, right? He was not. Right. I'm just kidding. I'm actually going to... Okay, so now we have to give a more realistic answer. Go to bed or go out and watch the game? Well, if we say go out and watch the game, there's potential to, like, meet another person when we have to leave the house and pretend to be doing something. So, that's the one I'm rallying for. But, what are y'all thinking? Just gonna have a sip of water. Yeah. Oh, stream is lagging again. Damn it. Okay, so I shall continue along with go out and watch the game. Just in lieu of stream lagging and stuff, we'll go with this option. Go out and watch the game? Nice.
Huh?
Which game? You know, the game. The one that's on tonight.
Aww.
The game. On TV. And somewhere other than here. Okay, cool. While you do that, I'm gonna do drugs and commit some light arson with the Emmas. I'm concerned you're hanging with the wrong crowd. Amanda shrugs. I would have expected you guys to be up to the white-collar crime by this point. Maybe money laundering at the least. I'm a street rat, Pops. You're kidding about doing drugs and crime, right? Yes, Dad. Just making sure. I give her a pat on the head. Have fun with your sports. Are you being sarcastic? No, making fun of sports is played out. Alright then. I do some light cleaning around the house and decide to clear out right before Amanda's friends arrive. Before I leave, Amanda stops me. Hey, don't forget that you have that meeting with my English teacher tomorrow. Oh, right, Mr. Vega. Yep, totally remembered. I'll be there. Okay, and off we go. Wow, I guess I really didn't think this plan through. I'm not entirely sure where the closest bar is, and Amanda still hasn't shown me how to use the GPS on my phone, so I'm just gonna pick a direction and walk in it. Let's go this way. Cool, okay. We're marching. We are marching in the direction of the game. Any game, really. In the distance, could it be? A big, burned-out neon sign hangs above a tiny dive bar. Jim and Kim's, huh? All right, it'll do. The bar is small and dimly lit. The crack of pool balls sounds in the back as patrons laugh and joke. A string of multicolored Christmas lights hover above the bartender. I can't tell if he's Jim or Kim. I pull up a seat at the bar. What'll it be? 1 beer, please. Sure thing, boss. The bartender slides me an ice-cold beer, and I take a sip and enjoy the refreshing taste. Say, are you Jim or Kim? I'm Neil. Yeah. Thought so. Oh. I awkwardly turn my attention to the game, which is playing on one of the TVs on the wall. As luck would have it, my team of preference is not only playing, but is currently in the lead, which is always a good thing. The brightly colored mascot, which is some kind of animal, does cartwheels. I silently cheer on my favorite team, hoping that I don't get into any confrontational arguments with a fan of the opposing team. I'm wondering if the vague terminology here is vague on purpose, or if this is part of a, copyright-free streamer version of the game. Several people in this bar are wearing the distinctive colors of the team I dislike, although I believe from their demeanor that, like me, the passion for their team is all in good fun.
Hey.
A middle-aged woman holding a nearly empty wine glass sidles up to the bar and sits uncomfortably close to me. Hey, sailor. Oh, hello. Good to see fresh meat in here. I'm Mary. Come here often? Well, hello, Mary. Oh, no, I actually just moved to this part of town today. I'm Jake, by the way.
Hey.
Are you watching the game? Yeah, my preferred team is in the lead. If they keep this up, they'll win the game with ease. This wording, the way they worded this to avoid copyright strikes is fucking hilarious.
Hey.
Oh, I love that team. And also, I love that game. I love someone who knows the way around balls. Okay, so she's, like, jumping straight from 0 to 10. I'm getting the impression that she's a little drunk. That as well, yeah. Plot twist, the wine is blood. I mean, like, they drew it in there pretty damn opaque. Could also be a Bloody Mary. But there's no celery. I think there's celery in Bloody Mary, right? It's tomato juice and alcohol with celery or something? I don't know about alcohol. Buy a gal a drink? Okay. So, chat, what are we thinking about this one? Buy Mary a drink or don't buy Mary a drink? I mean, like, buying someone a drink is seen as, like, a flirting thing, right? I don't understand how dating culture works. Like, I really don't. Yeah, okay. Don't buy Mary a drink. Maybe some other time?
Come on.
Suit yourself, sailor. And off she goes. Mary saunters off, setting her sights on the newest bar patron to enter. I happily watch the game over another beer. The game has gotten close in terms of points. A little too close than what I'm comfortable with. After a particularly skilled player scores a number of points for the other team, putting them in the lead, I hear an affirmative grunt from another man at the bar. Go team. Ah, I had a feeling we'd run into this guy over here. I think his name's Robert? It's the brooding man from the Coffee Spoon. He sits alone, sipping whiskey and watching the game as well. Enjoying the game? I am now that we're winning. Oh, we must be rooting for different teams. In my opinion, my team is far superior. Okay, so he's obnoxious. Got it. I have to disagree with that. Based upon our win-loss record, I'd say that my team is superior. That's where you're wrong, since as it stands right now, my team is beating yours. The conversation ends there, and we both go back to silently rooting for our respective teams. The game is close, with both sides playing their hardest to win, but in the end, my team prevails. Quiet cheers ripple throughout the bar. I raise a respectful glass at the man drinking his whiskey. He raises his in response. An unspoken truce is formed between us based on mutual love for the game. He motions to the bartender, who pours 2 glasses of whiskey. The man slides one over to me. The name's Robert. Thanks, I'm Jake. You must be new here. Mary already hit on you? Yeah. Oh, he actually knows how to smile. Robert chuckles. She's a peach. Well, you picked the best bar in town. Slimy as it is, you'll never find a better spot than Jim and Kim's. Is there actually a Jim or a Kim that runs this place? No, that'd be Neil. Neil waves from across the bar. Good guy, Neil. Not enough Neils in this world. Okay. You a whiskey fella or a beer fella? Beer, but I'll drink most things. I'm guessing that these are capitalized because in the non-streamer friendly version of the game, they're actually beer brands. Oh, your aunt's husband. Oh, that's a neat coincidence. You like shots? I mean, if it were me, the answer would be no, but like, I mean, he sat down at the counter and grabbed a beer, so that's already like very different from my own choices. What are y'all thinking we should say in chat? You're neutral? Yeah, I think I might just roll on this one. Yeah, my D6 out. Cause I have no fucking clue. Okay. So 1, 2, 3 will be in the order. Will be just like in the order of the first 3. 4, 5, 6, same kind of thing. Okay. 5. Well, I guess we love shots. I love shots. Thank God. Oh, okay, that was the right answer. We got little hearts from that one. Ooh. Robert nods to Neil, who serves up 2 shots of whiskey. He hands one to me. Here's to your health. We take the shots. The whiskey burns going down, but I try my hardest to look tough. Wait, I think this is what making friends is. Okay, Jake, this guy's out of my friend league, but I think if I play my cards right, we'll be pals in no time. Oh, shit. Okay, so we're trying to be friends with Mr. Cool Whiskey Guy, Robert. Shit, what the fuck is the next step? Compliment his cool leather jacket, compliment his rugged good looks, compliment his hand tattoo. Well, if at this point in the game we're like only neutral, you can go wild on this. Oh, shit. Okay, so here's my thought process. If at this point in the game we're only trying to be friends with him, maybe complimenting his rugged good looks is getting too close to flirt territory, and he might be kind of like slow down Buster. Because I know that yeah, that's kind of my thinking on that one. I don't know, tattoo or jacket. What if you think they're just too? I'm gonna roll for this one as well. Tattoo or jacket, because I don't know. Whoops. Well, I dropped the dice, so I guess I'm just gonna use this roll. Okay, that was an odd number, so I'll do the first one, which is cool leather jacket. And let's hope this doesn't just make us look like make Jake look like some huge fucking nerd. Compliment his cool leather jacket. I like your jacket. Thanks. Been in my family a long time. Passed down from firstborn to firstborn. Cursed, some would say. Man, this guy is mysterious and cool. Way cooler than I am, at least. Robert signals to the bartender for another round. What are you doing here tonight? Jake already is a huge fucking nerd. Yeah, I mean, just by proxy of the fact that we are making choices for him. Yeah, I think just the honest truth is just being like, yeah, because the other two are like trying to make friends is not a bad answer, but running from my problems is a bad answer. My daughter kicked me out of the house. Is also, see, like, I don't, like, the kind of relationship that they must have for him to be cool with just being like, you can totally, my 17-year-old daughter can absolutely have the run of the house with your friends. Like, the amount of fucking trust that must be there. And also for her to just be like, oh, by the way, they're coming over tonight, so I need you to leave. Like, holy shit, man. My parents would not take, like, any of that. Like, fuck, like, I'm fucking 22, and my parents still refuse to let my friends and I just, like, chill in our house. Like, they insist that they have to be home, and we're all, like, 21, 22 years old. And it's like, oh my god. Yeah, I cannot even imagine that happening. But yeah, just the fact that she has just like kicked him out by surprise too. Just like, I still find it baffling. My daughter kicked me out of the house. Not like forever. She was having a sleepover with her friends. Family type, huh? Single dad. He gets up. Be right back. Gotta powder my nose. Okay. So that was either a good thing or a bad thing. But either way, it's the truth, so like, he better take it as it is, you know? Never seen Robert this talkative. He must really like you. I guess so. I gotta admit that Robert has a gruff charm to him. If a guy like that thinks I'm cool, then I really must be. Robert comes back from the bathroom and grabs his leather jacket. I'm gonna go home. You heading my way? Okay. Robert and I leave the bar and find ourselves walking in the same direction. I live in this cul-de-sac down the way. Does everybody live there? All the single bachelors, I guess. Me too. We just finished unpacking today. Great place to be. Good neighbors. Well, some of them. Ooh, are we gonna get the neighborhood gossip? Who's that? We get to Robert's house, which is just a few houses away from mine. We stop and he turns to me. I don't kiss and tell, Jake. So are we doing this or what? Wait, what? Is he asking for a hookup? What? Oh. You know, do you want to come inside or not? A wave of realization rushes over me. I blush. Oh my god. You straight up just like, you seem nice. Let's bang, like, right now. Okay. That's very fast. Yeah, I would be in that boat as well. I'm a very, like, let's take it slow kind of person. So this is incredibly sudden. No, thank you. I'd better call it a night. I'll catch you around? Mm-hmm. Sure. Okay. Whew. I head home, head buzzing with whiskey. What did he mean by are we gonna do this or not? I plop down on the couch and I'm asleep before I even get the chance to take my shoes off. Yeah, that's true. I just kind of automatically assumed that it was a hookup, but like, technically speaking, we don't know what the fuck he meant by that. I wake up to a text from an unknown number. Craig! Rise and shine, early bird. Still want to work out? This is Craig, by the way. Holy crap, it's 6 a.m.? Who does 6 a.m. anymore? Without realizing it, I drift back to sleep. Whoops, must have winked back out. I check my phone again. Hey, bud. Still want to get your swole on? I'm ready to tear up the track. Hit me up. God, the last thing I want to do right now is work out. But it's Craig. I do want to catch up. I think we should go say hi to Craig. Because he texted twice. That means that he legitimately, like, really wants to hang out. And I think that's cute. And also, like, exercise isn't a bad thing. And exercising with a exercise buddy makes it a little bit less painful. You think go back to sleep? Well, let's roll on it. Let's grab this. Well, let's see. I used my D6 a few times. What other ones do I have in here? Let's try my D20 for odd and even numbers. Odd numbers sleep, even numbers go to the gym. And that is a 6, which is going to the gym. Okay, well, let's give it a try then. Go to the gym. Hey, my man, I need a few minutes to wake up, but let's meet in 20? After a few seconds, another text comes in. Sure thing, meet me at the gym. I stretch and my bones creak. I gotta stop falling asleep on the couch. I throw off my blanket and... Hey, wait, I don't remember falling asleep with a blanket. Amanda must have tucked me in after I fell asleep. Bless that child. I reluctantly brush my teeth, throw on the only clothes I own that are even kind of gym appropriate, and head out. Oh, the couch is not so great when you have really shitty joints. The neighborhood is quiet and serene this early in the morning. Birds chirp and the grass is still wet with dew. Surprisingly, the gym is pretty crowded. I spot Craig standing out front, stretching. Of course. He spots me and waves enthusiastically. Hey, bro. Good morning. Hey, good to see you, man. I'm definitely not as pumped up as he is. Maybe I should have had some coffee before I left. You choose to sleep on the couch instead of the bed. That is fair. I respect that decision. I would make the opposite decision, but I respect that. You ready to kick some butt? Okay. Gotta stay positive, dude. Like, gotta stay positive. With your help, I am. Or just help in all capitals with spaces in between them. I feel like the middle option is like skirting a little closer to flirty territory. But yeah, no, I'm feeling that too. Madhawk19, welcome. Welcome to the party. We are just hanging out, having a good time, playing some Dream Daddy. Help. This is it. This is how I die. Oh no! The little black fluffy things, whatever the fuck those were. I think that means that it was relationship down, like negative relationship stuff. It'll be alright, dude. We'll ease you into it. I'm a fucking sound effect. We head into the gym and I'm immediately intimidated. All of these people look like they could break me in half. And it seems like Craig is friends with all of them? He high-fives and finger guns all of the cool jocks in the room. They look like they could, and would, steal my lunch money to spend on protein shakes. Come on, bud. Let's warm up. We head over to the treadmills and start walking. Okay, I can walk. Walking is good. This is a decent place to be. Walking. So, I know we are on treadmills. Yes. And those over there are ellipticals. Very good. What is all this other stuff? Craig laughs. They might look a little scary, but I guarantee that all of them serve a specific purpose for building muscle mass. I watch as a dude in a muscle tee flexes a muscle I didn't know existed on a machine I think was once used to process grain into flour. What is that? Why is that guy doing that to himself?
Nice.
That's a good question, bro. What do you think he's doing? Okay, so Craig is a good teacher. That's what I'm getting from this. That's generally a good way to kind of start, is to like lead people into finding out what are you thinking already. Okay, now let's see what direction this goes. Okay. Why do you think he's doing that? Training to crush people's skulls with his thighs, using a medieval torture device, or praying to some sort of pain god. None of these answers are good. I don't think that he'll be impressed by any of these answers. Yeah, fuck it. Crush with his thighs. Training to crush people's skulls with his thighs. He's trying to make his thighs so strong that he can crush people's skulls with them. Yeah, that's pretty much the only reason I work out. What was... That was there was the eggplants and the sweat drops and that. Like we got with what's-his-face from the park. Brian? I think that's a good thing. I think that's like an extra good thing. Those were eggplants, yeah. So I think maybe that means he was being flirty or something? Or maybe we were being flirty? No, I mean, and the thing is, like, Craig is turning up the speed, I better do the same. Makes it sound like it's, like, a relationship-y thing. Like, analogies. What? I don't know what's happening. Okay. Oh, no. Craig is turning up the speed. I better do the same. How long have you been doing the buff thing? Couple years. And what do you do when you're not dadding or working or buffing? Oh, I coach my twins' softball team. Oh, that's cute. That still counts as both dadding and buffing. I keep busy. What do you do for fun? Okay. I love learning. I try to live my life as close to a Jimmy Buffett song as possible. And I check out my hot pod. Let's not do the last one. Jimmy Buffett is definitely a name I know. Not familiar with the discography enough to know what the fuck that means. But I love learning is so fucking vague. Okay, look. I'm gonna Google Jimmy Buffett. This is happening. Okay. So according to Wikipedia, James William Buffett is an American musician, songwriter, author, actor, and businessman. He is best known for his music, which often portrays an island escapism lifestyle. Together with his Coral Reefer band, Buffett has recorded hit songs including Margaritaville and Come Monday. Those are names that I recognize, like song titles that I recognize. Okay, so like island escapism lifestyle. Got it. I guess to a Taz animatic. I guess the first one? Because this one, now that I actually know what it means, I'm kind of like, eh. Okay. I love learning. I try to educate myself about the world around me. Like a sponge for knowledge. Soaking up all that intellectual content. You know, history, the paranormal, wilderness survival, aliens. Mostly those things. So you watch the History Channel too, huh? Yes. Oh, that was good. That was a good thing, I think. What is happening here? Is this, like, making its way towards a date or what? Like, what is going on? We're jogging now. Oh, God, we're jogging now. I look over to Craig, who hasn't even broken a sweat. How is he doing this so effortlessly? I'm dying. I can feel my life force draining through every orifice of my body. Hey, remember when my fish died in college? No. I don't like this story. Oh my god, is he really bumping up the speed again? I guess I better do it too. Don't give in to peer pressure. Just go at your own pace, Jake. Just chill. Oh, this is fast. This is very fast. We were at that party, and you vowed to make me feel better. You tell me to create a distraction, so of course I do a sick keg stand and get everyone cheering. And then I try to steal a fish from the fish tank at the party with my bare hands like an idiot. Oh my god. And then you drop the fish and it's flopping around and you panic. So you rush up to me post-keg stand with a dying, dirty fish in your hands that you scooped off the ground and you're yelling at me that we have to leave. Nice. So we're running out of the frat party with a fish and trying to give it mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. Ew, what? We get him home and get him in a bowl of water, but the prognosis was grim. And then the next day, he's alive and well. They never did catch the great fish thieves of Grand Ridge U. And they never will. I shoot off the end of the treadmill and crash into the wall. Jesus, that hurts. Dude, bro, are you okay? See? Don't give in to peer pressure. Just go at your own pace. It's all good. Craig offers me a hand and looks me over for injuries. I'm fantastic. I managed to stand up and rub my back. It doesn't hurt now, but I'm sure it will later. You don't have to push yourself like that. Always know your limits. Wise words, Craig. Well, I think I might call our gym adventure here. You sure? Yeah. Alright, well, here. I brought you this. Oh my god. Oh, your mom is funny but wrong. Oh, that's good. Craig hands me a shaker bottle full of a thick green liquid. I stare at it with what must be apparent distaste. It's a protein shake, bro. Oh, thank you. He wants me to drink it. Oh boy. Here goes. Well, I mean, like, if it's like mixed properly, it won't taste like garbage. I take a small sip. It's actually delicious. Eh? Wow, this is really good. Nice. And good for you. It's my special recipe. I'm pretty proud of it. Hey. Let me know if you ever want to work out again. Maybe we can try running around the neighborhood if treadmills aren't your speed. No pun intended, bro. God, there's gonna be so many fucking dad jokes in this game. Good one. Well, I'm gonna go put some ice on this everything. I'll see you around. I leave the gym feeling ashamed. Craig used to order delivery from the pizza place across the street from our dorm, and now he can run circles around me, literally. Man, I really gotta work on this dad bod. I get home and lie down on the couch. It hurts to move. Oh god, I'm so old. Oh no, I must have fallen asleep. What time is it? Shoot, it's 3:55. I'm supposed to be at Amanda's school in 5 minutes. I frantically put on some clean clothes, apply a generous amount of deodorant, and run out the door. I arrive at Amanda's school and check in at the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I'm barely awake and feeling pretty haggard, but hopefully nobody will notice. I check my watch and am relieved to see I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, was it room 103 or 108? I spot a youth standing at his locker and approach him for help. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? I am loving and appreciating this aesthetic very much. Anyway, moving along. The youth turns around and looks me up and down with heavily lined eyes. Come on, kid. I'm late for a meeting. Mr. who? Mr. Vega. I don't know. You tried the exit? Okay, wise guy. Are you gonna help me or not? Fine. Up those stairs and to the left. Can't miss him. I head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase. Well, it wouldn't be upstairs if it was a 100 level room. Like, if it's room 103 or 108, it's definitely gonna be on the first floor because the number starts with 1. Come on, that is like, that's not even just a school thing. That's like a buildings thing, my dude. Laurent Gerard Way. Oh my god, I'm fucking... Oh my god, that's too fucking much. I get back to where that low-rent Gerard Way is standing, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind, when suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker. Oh. This is another one of our eligible bachelors. Hello, Hugo. Lucien, don't you have a third period to get to? Fine, Mr. Vega. Wow. Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. I mean, like, I don't appreciate the fact that they've created, for the millionth time, another stereotype of the rude, slack-off, alternative teen. Because that's like a really negative stereotype against alternative subcultures, kind of as a whole. But, like, definitely a lot around, like, punk, goth, emo. They seem to be going for that general, vague scope with their aesthetic here. So, not a fan of that. Anyway. We're not cool. You must be Jake. This period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back? Mr. Vega leads me in, and I take a seat in one of the comically small students' desks in the back. I might get stuck in this. Alright, where were we? Now who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator in J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye? Who cares, though? It's a game. I mean, like, media reflects people's attitudes and reinforces the attitudes that we have about the world around us, right? So, yeah, I mean, I care. You know, also as someone who has the extended history of being involved in alternative subcultures, it, you know, the continual media reinforcement of stereotypes like that affects the kind of attitudes that people have towards alternative subcultures in real life. You know, it informs their opinion, and so when they see that person, they're like, oh, that's what they're gonna be like, because that's how I see them all over the place in all of these different pieces of media, you know? Oh yes, and Sensing, welcome. I see you are new to chat, so welcome to the stream. But yeah, that's kind of, you know, Blake here. Maybe that character is just like that. I mean, like, yeah, like, that's when they... But, yeah, that's the thing with, like, well, that's just who that character is. Well, that character was created by a person, right? Like, this character isn't an independent entity with fully functioning free will and all that kind of stuff, right? They are a creation. They come from the vision of the creator, right? And that creator could have chosen to not put that kind of energy out there and to write them in a way that was not relying on an old stereotype. Yeah. Okay, so they're talking about Catcher in the Rye. Oh yeah, it doesn't really represent an entire culture. Well, that's the thing, is that you'd think like that people would not automatically apply that broad brush to everyone in that culture, but it's an unfortunately very common stereotype for people to think that people involved in alternative subcultures, just in, I mean, a generally very negative way, but specifically in that kind of like delinquent stereotype, and it, you know, and stuff like this. It just like it reinforces that negative view of everyone in these subcultures. Okay, Catcher in the Rye. Yes, Colin? Colin stands up and does the thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow to make a fart noise. The whole class erupts in laughter.
Oh.
All right, everybody. Very funny, Colin. Please sit down. Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that the bell for the end of the period rings. All of the students immediately get up and make a break for the door. Remember to do your reading and answer the response questions on page 194 in your textbook. Nobody's listening. Or not, I guess. Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs. Middle schoolers, right? Middle school? But I thought that this was a high school. Yeah, thank you, Jake, for reading my damn mind. Don't you teach high schoolers? Both. You know, budget cuts. Ugh, yeah. Right. Thanks so much for coming in. No problem, Mr. Vega. Please, call me Hugo. I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but as I'm sure you know, Amanda's a very bright student, and I'm concerned about her recent behavior. What's going on? Amanda has never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments and has been doing rather poorly on tests. I'd normally chalk this up to senioritis, but this is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. It hadn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong. I just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home? Okay. So, dang. So, I mean, the response should definitely not be, she's fine. Yeah, rolling the dice, removing the middle option. Absolutely. Because, like, insisting that she's fine is like, oh, that would be so, that's such an I know my child better than my child knows themselves kind of thing to say. Like, yeah, sure, like, he was like, oh, I thought that she told me everything. Well, no kid tells their parents 100% of everything that's going on in their lives. And that's just how it be. Sometimes, you know, you gotta, you know, keep some stuff to yourself and feel like you have your own little private things and you just don't want your parents to know everything. So insisting that she's fine would be bad. I was trying to think of a more creative way to say that, but I think bad just, like, works really well. So yeah, we just moved her. She has the tendency to bottle things up. Okay, so that's an even number, so we'll go with the second option. She has a tendency to bottle things up. I haven't noticed anything different about her, but she always tends to put on a happy face no matter what.
Oh.
See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance. If she keeps heading down this road...
Oh, no.
I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on scholarship money that she clearly deserves. I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo.
Ah.
Anytime. So, yeah. On my way out, I stop, thinking for a moment. I turn to Hugo. Hey, Hugo? Yes? Did they ever catch that rye? God damn it. He's just complete. Yes. Okay, good. That was hearts. That was good. I leave the classroom and make my way out of the school. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She's always been such a force of positivity in my life, especially after we lost her mother. Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate the ride home, and maybe I could talk to her about what's going on. I pull up to the carpool and Amanda hops into the passenger seat. So, did you have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually just gossiped about our celebrity crushes. So you talked about Mario Batali the whole time? It was a very productive meeting. Oh. I'm pretty hungry. Can we grab some dinner? Sure thing. Ooh, home or food court? Because I'm assuming at some point over this, we're going to kind of have to try and talk to her about what's going on with school. So I'm thinking which would be the better setting for that. Mall food? Yeah, okay, let's get a treat. We'll get her a treat and then be like, what's happening? Let's go to the mall food court. Does that sound good to you? Yeah, sure. Why the mall? Jeez, can't a dad take his daughter to the mall? Will you buy me things? I will buy you a thing. Singular. Sounds like a deal to me. We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents. And that's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay, but also sometimes it's good to have the parent's perspective, because, you know, maybe the parent has also dealt with similar situations. Yeah, she's getting skeptical. Yeah, this is not always a fantastic way to approach this. And maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it's good to share. Love you. Have you been reading my tweets? You have a Twitter? Yeah. What? Never mind. Look, sweetie, Mr. Vega said you haven't been participating in class and that you're not turning things in. Oh, I'm fine, Pops. Senioritis and all that. What the fuck is this senioritis thing? Like, I've literally never heard of that before in my life. Like, not even when I was a senior in high school. I don't know what the fuck that is. Like, is that just, like, a US term for, like, cold feet about graduating or something? I thought you liked Mr. Vega's class. It's fine. He's fine. We pull up to a stoplight and I eye Amanda. She's still texting. Just, I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything. Uh-huh. I can tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. You have no clue because you're homeschooled. Yeah, I got no fucking clue what the fuck senioritis is. I'm guessing it's like something to do with cold feet about graduating, so you flunk out of courses and so you can come back for another year. But again, that's an estimate. I heard MR is going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting. Yep. Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to the same school? Yep. Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny? I don't think you'd get it. Okay. Who are you texting? Noah. Who's Noah? My friend. Does he go to your school? Yep. Do you like Noah? What? No. Dad. Ugh. I can't believe you would... Dad. I mean, geez. Why would you... Ugh. Gross. That was a that very exaggerated answer was either fuck you for hitting the nail on the head or seriously what the fuck. And it's sorry, just asking. Dad, he's just my friend. Or maybe it's maybe the exaggerated answer is I have a crush on him, but I don't know what to do about it. And it's frustrating. And you're making it more frustrating for me. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend. I mean, like, first part is absolutely true, but this is a very exaggerated response. But then again, sometimes exaggerated responses are not hiding anything, and they're just being truthful. Okay. Jeez. This is going well. Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. She leans forward and turns up the radio. Guess that conversation is over. To the mall, then. Okay. Let's save. And back to the title we go. Because it is time for a break. It should have been time for break 20 fucking minutes ago. But we're gonna take 5 minutes to chill out for a little bit, and then we will be back with dinner at the mall. Greetings. And we are back. You are okay. Minda, yeah, how is Minda doing? The fact that Dirk didn't let Jake grow a mustache, but in this AU, he grows a mustache? What is Minda? I haven't looked at Minda's blog in a very long time. So I'm not sure what exactly, they are live blogging right now. Yeah, so what is going on over there? It's back to Homestuck? I thought it was just Adventure Time for a while. Oh, specifically the epilogue. I'll have to get caught up on this. Dang. I'm vlogging meat. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm definitely gonna have to get caught up on that after stream today. Ah, yes. Okay. Or Jake and Homestuck Jake. Oh, now I understand what your comment was. Yeah, Dirk didn't let Jake grow a mustache. That was like one of the fucking worst things. I was just like, fuck you, you controlling piece of garbage. on so many levels. Okay. The titles for things are like kind of spoiling what these scenes are supposed to be, so I hope that none of y'all read the title for this load up screen. Okay. We arrive at the mall, a big indoor shopping center with a couple different floors. It's kind of dead, but that doesn't stop a mall security guard from yelling at a group of loitering teens. Let's eat something disgusting for dinner. Hell yeah. Language, missy. Heck yeah? Better. You did, but you poof from memory because you were thinking about Jake with a mustache. Yeah. We approach the food court and evaluate our options. There's greasy restaurant after greasy restaurant. My heart burns just looking at the menus. Nobody looks happy to be here. What are you in the mood for? Bread dipped in sugar? Bread with cheese on it? Or do you just want me to inject some fat directly into your bloodstream? I extend my hand to her. Would you do me the honor of sharing some nachos? She takes my hand with a grin. It would make me the happiest, cheesiest girl alive. We order a giant pile of chips and unnaturally orange cheese from a very unenthusiastic and possibly stoned teenager. We take a seat at a rickety table and dig in. This is making me really fucking want nachos now, but we do not even have tortilla chips in the house. These are bad. These are very bad. But also strangely delicious. We have to eat through the pain. We enjoyed the fluorescent cheesy goodness together until we're all out of nachos. So, something's been bothering me for a while. Can you explain memes to me? Oh my god, where the fuck's this conversation going? Which meme? All memes. That sound effect was so perfect. Amanda sighs deeply and places her head in her hands. Dad, it's complicated. See, memes are inside jokes shared by a bunch of people that get less funny the more people do it. So the problem is that by the time a meme gets to you, Dad, all us youths have already done the joke to death. Ugh. And what's worse is that movies and TV and video games will try to jump in on a meme train, but just based on how long it takes to make them, the meme will be long dead by the time it comes out. So it just dates it and it isn't funny. Oh shit, what up? Oh my god. When did this game come out? 2017. When was that boy the hip new Tumblr meme? It was like 2017-ish, right? Or maybe it was 2016. Maybe my memory is just really fucking bad. Intense rage. I don't feel a rage, honestly. My heart is warmed by the memory of that boy. Cause, like, I really liked that one. That frog was fucking great. You fucking hated that frog. Oh no! I'm so sorry. I really enjoyed that little frog on a unicycle. That was really cute. Dad, please. Anyway, changing the subject. Where to now? Wanna go to that goth store? What? You know, the one that's all black and tries to establish itself as anti-establishment despite being an exact representation of the establishment. Hot Topic. He's talking about Hot Topic, like, undoubtedly. I don't know what store you're talking about. Come on, Amanda, it's fucking Hot Topic. It could literally not be any other store. I mean, like, maybe Spencer's. Spencer's could work for that as well. But, yeah, Spencer's and Hot Topic both fit that description. You know, the one where you can buy chain wallets and it's basically an assault on what people fought so hard against in the punk and hardcore movements of the 70s and 80s. I'm loving this absolute rip on Hot Topic right now. Dude, you gotta be more specific. The one you threw up in that one time. Oh, that one! Oh, this is fucking absolutely supposed to be Hot Topic and I'm living for it. Oh, excuse me. But like I have a love-hate relationship with Hot Topic, because on one hand, everything that Jake just said, plus the fact that their stuff is so fucking overpriced, and I applied to work there and they didn't fucking call me back. But it was I did a lot of shopping here and as a teenager. Got a lot of band t-shirts, a lot of like fandom-y stuff, a lot of skinny jeans, a lot of earrings. I actually still wear most of those earrings though. They used to have really fucking nice earrings. And now, well, now they have earrings that are not to my taste. I will not say that they are bad because some people like them. However, you like the dress in the back? See, I like that too. I think that's a really neat style. Like, especially it looks like it's got a petticoat under it, and I really like that kind of poofy look. Yeah, their dresses though, God, they're like, this dress is like $65. In the meantime, you feel it, and it's like, this is paper fucking thin. Paper fucking thin. And I know for a fact that the extra cost on this is not going towards the people who made it. It's going straight into corporate pockets. So, like, what the fuck? But they have, I love their dresses so much. Oh my god. Like, specifically the ones where they have, like, floral prints. Because, like, my entire aesthetic is flowers. I just bathe in flowers. All of my clothing is fucking floral printed. Or black. Or both. Mostly both. But I especially like it because they have, like, it's floral prints, but they've also got, like, you know, like little skulls mixed in or whatever. Just, like, I like that. And I like the kind of, you know, they'll put, like lace accents and things, but they're just so fucking expensive. That sensory thingy. Oh. Well, that is a vague term, but I think I know what you're getting at, yeah. Oh, I didn't read the message above. It looks nice, but you know you'd hate wearing it because of, like, sensory stuff. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Oh, yeah, you can't do, like, the clingy... Yeah. That's fair, yeah. Yeah. Yes, I do not have a sensory thingy, but I do prefer to not be choked by my clothing. Forget what to call it. Absolute hatred for jeans. Fucking saying, like, again, like, I'm not, for me, it's not, like, a sensory thing, but, like, I cannot fucking stand jeans. Like, it's like, okay, like, I can wear them if I have to, but, like, I never do. Ever. Like, the only time I ever wear jeans in the year is when I'm working at that summer camp, because in that instance, like, they're practical, I guess, but, like, I don't like it at all. At all. I love me a long skirt. Yeah, I like that freedom of movement. I like when it's all swishy. Yeah. Oh, beelining for the back. Clearance section. That's my guess. I always beeline for the clearance section in Hot Topic because everything else is overpriced. Only routines when you're going horse riding. Yes, I would imagine that would be a good time to do that. Freedom of movement. Yeah. Like that's, you know, I like to keep it free, keep it flowing. I don't like wearing super starchy fabrics. Because I always feel like I'm gonna pull my clothes like out of place because I like pretty meticulously plan my outfits. You know, and if I'm wearing something that's like starchy and like tucked in and I need to like reach for something, then like I want to be able to just fucking do it. But yeah, anyway, loving the rips on Hot Topic. And let's see what Amanda grabs from the back. Not choky stuffs, but if it's like clings, you're gonna hate every second of wearing it. Yeah. Yeah, that's absolutely fair. For sure. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Pardon me. It's not even been that long. You know, I'm still just recovering from that fucking convention, which I super forgot to even fucking talk about at the beginning because we were just talking about Pokemon. I went to a convention this weekend and it was fucking awesome. Anyway. Yes. Amanda is running amok in Hot Topic. Amanda runs into the store with me trailing behind her. She makes a beeline for the back. There it is! You can still see the outline, kinda. That's fucking gross, Amanda. Come on. I'm so proud? Speech! Amanda. Speech! Alright, I'll do it if you stop chanting. Amanda stops immediately. I clear my throat. Thank you all for joining us here today to commemorate an historic moment that would forever shape history. On a day very much like today, some 5 years ago, our very own Amanda Ann English had too much blue raspberry slushy on an outing to the mall. After begging her father to take her to Dead Goth and Beyond to buy rainbow suspenders, she proceeded to throw up all over a display of My Chemical Romance merchandise. Her loving father then had to pay for said merchandise, which to this day remains among our possessions. Thank you. Oh, geez. Amanda is moved. She begins clapping. Slow at first, then faster and more vigorously. Several other patrons turn their heads. One of them also starts clapping. I bow my head. Oh, hey, chain wallets. While Amanda busies herself looking at band t-shirts, I try to find something of interest for myself. Not much for a dad to look at Dead Goth and Beyond. Oh, I know who we're gonna meet in fucking Hot Topic. What's his name? I don't know what his name is because we haven't met him yet. The vampire looking asshole. Okay, band t-shirts, ironic mugs, or the clearance bin. Ironic mugs, okay. Look at ironic mugs. I'm suddenly stricken by existential fear. If there's only one number one dad, then why are there so many mugs here that say that? This whole time I thought I was the only one. If I'm not number one, then where do I place on the global dad ranking charts? I have work to do. Look, this is very important to me. Yes, this is the guy that I was talking about, vampire-looking motherfucker. Oh my god, I can't believe we're meeting him in a fucking Hot Topic. I love it. I overhear a stifled argument over at the cash register. An older gentleman is carrying a garment and showing it to a bored-looking cashier with pink hair. Oh my god, your immediate reaction. I can see that. I don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here. Listen, when I bought this online, the website said that this blouse was Victorian-inspired. However, when I received it, it clearly held the trademark of Edwardian dressage. Oh, dude. I don't even... Oh, my God. I cannot fucking believe my eyes. Coffee shop AU or vampire AU. Like... I love how fucking fast you changed your mind on that. Yeah, like, look. You're buying a blouse from fucking Hot Topic, okay? They're a fucking corporation. They do not give a flying shit about whether or not their item descriptions are actually historically correct. Like... No. And now you're harassing a fucking cashier about it. Like... Also, if you ordered it from their website, they have pictures on the fucking website. Why didn't you just look at the pictures on the website? Like, come on, dude. Come on. Do you want a coupon? I can give you a coupon. Will you leave if I give you a coupon? Is there a manager present? People have to know what they're buying. Oh my god, he's fucking... Can I see your manager-ing? This is awful. I want to cry. I am the manager. I see. Well, it would seem that I've outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post. God, this is so obnoxious. Dude, what the fuck? Don't do this. Don't fucking do this. How could this vampire AU go so poorly? Man, I hope this gets better, because so far it seems like Dream Daddy's just, like, got it out for alternative subcultures here. Like, oh god, this is so fucking obnoxious. Whatever, dude. The man whirls around and storms out, his literal coattails trailing behind him. I can't tell if they're Victorian-inspired or Edwardian in nature. Amanda trots up to me with a t-shirt in her hand. Oh boy, here it comes.
Oh no.
Hey, Dadtron 5000. Yes, I'll buy it for you. Wow, that was easy. Thanks. At least it's only one this time. Amanda plops the shirt on the counter and grins at the cashier. I love your hair. The cashier says nothing and rings Amanda up, radiating hatred. I hand her a 20. So, what was that guy's deal? The cashier rolls her eyes so hard I'm worried she'll pull something. Would you expect a can I speak to your manager vampire? Yeah, it's just, there's like a lot happening. Damien is his name. Yes, it is. There's just a lot happening with him, and I'm just kind of like, oh dear. What was I gonna say? I think I lost it. Fuck, okay, let's just keep going. And that's Damien. He's in here all the time. He's obsessed with Victorian fashion or whatever. If you're obsessed with Victorian fashion, why the fuck are you shopping at fucking Hot Topic? Like, Hot Topic these days is for band t-shirts, fandom t-shirts, fandom other merchandise, and, like, trip pants. Because apparently they still have trip pants at Hot Topic. Like, they have, like, and their, like, Blackheart brand. Their in-house brand. But, like, that's it. Why the fuck are you looking for Victorian influence at Hot Topic? You're not gonna fucking find it. She hands Amanda her bag, and it's clear the conversation is over. I mean, like, that's what I was gonna say before. It was kind of rude to ask for information about a previous customer in the first place. We make our way out of the store and head home to get some rest. Amanda and I sit on the couch, trying to find something to watch over bowls of ice cream. Oh, cool. Long Hell Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers is on. Your favorite, right? That is definitely a parody name of an actual TV show, but I don't fucking know what it is supposed to be parodying. Oh, hell yes. They have to make it over the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts, but they're hunting ghosts. What the fuck? The Twitch app just like randomly closed on my phone. One moment. Okay, and we're back. Also, the trucks are haunted. This is an episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Callum and Flint Dogbone, the two brother truck driving and ghost hunting. This is fucking Supernatural, isn't it? Is this not making fun of Supernatural? Ghost hunting instead of demon hunting? Twitch app is terrified of ghosts. I don't know if they do a lot of truck driving in Supernatural, but I think they do. Fuck, it just closed again. Why does it keep doing that? Like, I'm still streaming, y'all. I still need chat up. Oh no! The ghost done got control of the truck. I can't steer on them. They're damn icy roads. Let me use this EVP meter to try and communicate with the spirits. Flint, we're about to die! Ah, almost got it. You listen carefully, it sounds like it's saying, you're gonna die. That's because we are about to die, you... This is art. The episode ends and Amanda excuses herself to go and start arguments on the internet. I stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Callum and Flint Dogbone after their disastrous ice road incident. Afterward, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep. So, next day. 10 minutes left of stream. We'll start into this day and then we'll see where it takes us. Snoring. Morning, sleepyhead. 5 more minutes. You have never, ever let me have 5 more minutes, so get up. Fine. We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda is much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves and one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. So, you excited for the cookout today? It's Saturday, got it. I'm thinking the middle one. What are y'all feeling in chat? I like this little cute plinky little sound. Absolutely for the middle one, yeah. If there's food, I'm excited. I'm all over those terrible store-bought sugar cookies that everyone brings to parties. Yeah, those are bad. Which means there are more for me. Don't you want to meet some of the people in the neighborhood? I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope that nobody talks to me. Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We'll get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. The social butterfly. Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late. What? No, we have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time? You know what? We're going early, just because you said that. I head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill. Okay. Here we go, barbecue time. I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people, and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler, and adults chat in small clusters. I set our veggie plate down on a table next to 2 other veggie plates. Huh. Hey, there's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide. Welcome, I'm so glad you two are here. And you brought veggies. Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come on over here. This is Chris, my eldest. Hi. Not in a good mood? Got it. This is Christian and Christy. They're twins. Noticing a trend. They stare creepily and say nothing. Okay. Then, of course, there's our youngest, Krish. Wait, where's Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib. Oh no, it's the woman from the bar the other night. What is she doing here? Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary? Hey. I thought that Joseph was one of the eligible bachelors. I have to see where this, goes. Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Mary, sweetheart, did you put Krish to bed? I'll have to go look for him. What? You'll have to... Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure. Oh, this is a hot mess. Mary, this is our new neighbor, Jake, and his daughter, Amanda. I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to tend to. I love her. Nice to, meet you, Mary, for the first time. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. Mary leaves. Oh, God, this is so awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. It takes all... She has been flirting at the bar. Yeah, so there's like... Something's gonna happen here. Because... I don't know if this game has polyamory, but I don't think it does. Yeah, so there's something going on here for sure. It takes all of my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city. My wife has a wonderful sense of humor, but please, you two enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. Amanda and I mill around and try some of the food spread out on the table. I pick at some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. Ugh, I don't want to have to make friends. She doesn't sound that gracious from the first times we met her. I mean, like, she could just be having a rough time with, like, life. I mean, like, that's just my kind of benefit of the doubt personality speaking. I tend to try and assume nice things of people until they give me very overt reasons not to. Although I suppose flirting with people at the bar while you are married and is generally not good. Yeah. So that part's not great. That's pretty... That's kind of yikesy. Well, let's see where the rest of the barbecue goes. Ugh, I don't want to have to make friends. Come on, Dad. Who are you going to party with when I go off to school? But I don't want to have to do pleasantries. Dad. Ugh, they're gonna talk about weather. Ugh. Go. Do it. Make a friend. But how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye. Amanda shoves me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party and am surprised to see some familiar faces. Isn't that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? Didn't I meet that guy at the bar? Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? Isn't that the guy who was throwing a fit in Dead Gotham Beyond? Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig. But wait a second. All of these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I better investigate. Oh my god. Okay, so... Oh, I really want to keep going, but it's 1 in the morning and it's time to stop. Well, it's 12:57 to be precise. Not enough time to really take on a whole other conversation. But also, this is like kind of a tough decision. Like, who do we talk to? Coffee shop guy is Matt. That's Matt. So we'll be talking with Matt, coffee shop guy, Hugo teacher, and Craig friend from college in that conversation. The top conversation is Robert Whiskey and Brian Frisbee dog guy. Or the bottom conversation is Pastor Joseph and can I see your manager, Damien? Or we could just say burger time. Yeah, that is a good one to go with. Okay. Yeah, so we'll likely start with this conversation. But for now, I'm going to save here. And then we must exit to the menu because it is late. So, it is time to stop. Okay. Lots of progress. Interesting. So, there we are. Sorry, I am fuzzing out now. Yeah, still recovering from the convention weekend. It was a lot to handle. It was great. I had a great time, but like, I'm tired. I'm still tired. So, stream schedule this weekend. So I am going to see Detective Pikachu, but that's at like 4:30 on Friday. So Friday stream for sure. We'll be returning to the Homestuck Epilogues for the first time in 2 dang weeks. Then Saturday, I don't know what time I'm getting home on Saturday. I'm volunteering to do some tabling for fundraiser. So I'm not sure when I'll be getting home or how much energy I'll have. So let's say, been a long time since we've had a stream schedule like this. Friday, Sunday for streams this weekend. So Friday and Sunday we're going to be doing the Homestuck Epilogues Meet. And of course next Tuesday we'll be once again returning to Dream Daddy and hopping into those barbecue conversations. Or conversation singular. I don't know if it'll let us do the other ones if we pick that one conversation with the 3 of them. However, so that's the schedule for the next week. This should be up on YouTube within a few days. If you're watching this on YouTube, hey there, pal, how's it going? If you would like to catch streams live, twitch.tv/chamomileGothic. I keep the schedules all up to date. So you can see whatever the most recent week stream schedule is. It'll be on the page. And that is all for today. So, thanks so much for joining me. I hope you had a wonderful time. Have a Yes, yes, thank you, Sneak Cat, leaving a little good day, good night message for anyone viewing on YouTube. I have more subscribers on YouTube than I have followers on Twitch. So yeah, statistically speaking, it is far more likely for people to be watching the YouTube video right now. Alright. Have a wonderful rest of your day, whatever you may be getting up to. Fingers crossed, I will be seeing y'all right back here for the next stream. And for now, that is good night.